Before we start attacking Linux and Windows systems, I would like to give you brief information about Kali distributions and how to use it. As you already know, Kali is Ubuntu system which is based on Debian Linux distributions. If you have experience with Linux systems, you can skip videos of this section. So let's get started. You successfully installed Kali, configured network and other settings in VMware or VirtualBox. Now we can run a virtual machine. Please look at description section. There are default credentials of root account and a list of useful resources. After Kali is loaded, you will see desktop like this. On the left side there is a panel with the favorite applications for quick access. On the left top corner there is a toolbar menu with a list of installed applications. It's analog of a start button in Windows systems. And on the top right corner you can see icons indicating network and battery status. Now let's talk about this in details. As I mentioned, in the side panel you can see the list of favorite applications. If you want to see all installed applications, just click on this icon. As you can see, some applications are grouped. You can use the search bar to find the desired application if it is installed on your system. Let's customize side panel. Move your mouse to this icon and open context menu with the right click of mouse. Here you can change the settings. For example, you can change its position on the desktop. You can also customize the size of icons in the panel. The same way, you can also configure other settings. Now let's try to remove unwanted applications from the panel and add only frequently used ones. For example, let's remove this one. Open a context menu and select Remove from Favorites. And selected icon is removed. Now I want to add ZenMap application. It's a well-known port scanner with GUI interface. Just open the list of all applications and find desired program. Open context menu and select option Add to Favorites. And as you can see, quick access icon was added. There is another way how to see installed applications. Expand Applications item and you will see the list of applications grouped by different categories. Now it is time to check network settings. Just click on this icon and expand the first item. Select Wired Settings. Here you can create and configure VPN and proxy connections. Let's verify wired settings. Click on this icon. Here you can see assigned IP address, default gateway and other settings. Click on IPv4 tab. Here I'm using DHCP client. If you need to set static IP address, just switch to manual and set all necessary parameters. After that, don't forget to click on Apply button to save the settings. Please remember, all the time when you change network settings, you need to restart your network interface to apply new parameters. It is easy to do with this toggle. Let's consider another settings. There are two ways how to open system settings. Right-click of mouse button on any place of desktop. In the Open Context menu, select Settings option. On the second way, you can click on any icons, for example, network icon. Then click on this icon. Let's review some important settings. And the first ones are region and language. Here you can change system language and add new input source for the keyboard. Now let's try to change date and time zone. Scroll down and click on Details. Click on Date and Time Now here you can change date and time settings. If you wish to add new user, click on Users item and click on Add User button. Please note that all Linux distributions always have one user with higher privileges, and this user is root. But you can also add another users with limited privileges. So, as you can see, Kali Linux doesn't contain complicated settings, and even Windows users can normally work in GUI environment of Kali. The last point of given video is the file system. We are not going to study all the files of Linux systems. We just try to understand how to find user's file. Linux contains a lot of system and configuration files, and the structure of system is essentially different from Windows system. To see the files, just click on the File Manager icon on the side panel. You will see something like this. It looks almost the same like Windows Explorer. To open Preferences of File Manager, expand Files item on top toolbar. And click on Preferences. Here you can change the settings you wish. Now click on Other Locations. Then Computer. And we're in the root directory. For now it is enough to know two directories, root and home. They contain all the files of local accounts. All the files of root account are always kept in the root directory. All the files of other user account are kept in the home directory. Let's move to the home folder. You can see one folder which belongs to user student. Each user account has its own home folder, and these folders and files by default are not available for other accounts for security reasons. But a root account has access to any folders and files. Home folder of user account is created automatically when account is created. So it was a brief information about GUI and Kali, and this information is enough to start working with Kali.